Have you ever stopped to think that we might be unlearning how to be bored? It might sound strange, but the truth is that our constant search for stimulation pulls us away from valuable moments of reflection. While we chase endless distractions, we lose the chance to embrace simplicity and discover insights that could transform our lives. What if boredom is actually a gateway to the creativity and productivity we crave? Have you considered how simplicity could change everything? Thoreau, that philosopher who really knew his stuff, once said that less is more. By simplifying life, we gain focus and improve the quality of our daily experiences. Instead of filling your basket with unnecessary apples, why not choose only what truly matters? Imagine clearing out the clutter that only causes boredom and distraction. It frees up time for reflection and for the things that make your heart race. You can boost productivity and still enjoy the present moment without rushing. Time becomes a lot smarter when you're not bogged down by useless distractions. It might seem hard at first, but it's like practicing effortless action, what the Taoists call Wu Wei. Things begin to flow naturally when we embrace simplicity. Maybe that's the first step toward a lighter, more meaningful life. You know, Stoics like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius had some sharp insights about time management. They believed we should spend our time on what truly matters and cut unnecessary dependencies. Have you ever thought about how many hours of your day are wasted on distractions that add no value? What if, instead of endlessly scrolling through social media, we used that time to reflect or learn something new? It would not only increase our productivity, but also bring a deeper sense of purpose to our lives. It's like practicing effortless action, letting things flow naturally. Simplicity is the key here. By reducing excess and focusing on the essentials, we follow the path of the wise. And applying these principles isn't as hard as it seems. How about starting by organizing your priorities and eliminating one distraction at a time? Have you heard of René Descartes' metaphor of the basket of apples? Imagine each activity in your day is an apple in that basket. If we don't inspect each one, we risk letting the rotten apples spoil the whole batch. This means we need to evaluate how we're spending our time and eliminate what doesn't add value. For example, if you realize that spending hours watching TV isn't contributing to your happiness or goals, maybe it's time to toss that apple. Instead, you could invest that time in something that promotes personal growth, like reading an inspiring book or learning a new skill. The idea is to reduce distractions and focus on what truly matters. By cleaning out the basket, simplicity takes over. It becomes easier to practice effortless action, or Wu Wei, because you're directing energy only toward what makes sense. And that's how life gains more meaning and purpose. Have you heard of Wu Wei, the Taoist principle of effortless action? It's like stepping into a natural flow, doing things without that feeling of swimming against the current. When we focus on activities that flow naturally, productivity increases and boredom fades. That's simplicity in action, my friend. Think about it. Instead of forcing yourself through tasks that lack meaning, why not direct your time toward what truly resonates with you? Maybe it's time to reflect on which activities bring you joy and which are just distractions. By cutting out distractions, we make room for actions that really matter and make your heart beat faster. For instance, if you love painting but spend hours on social media, why not trade some of that scrolling time for brushes and canvases? That way, you practice effortless action, doing something that flows naturally. And this is also a way to apply Stoic philosophy, using time wisely and meaningfully. Ever had one of those moments where you're doing nothing and boredom hits hard? Well, that feeling can actually be a great ally. Boredom creates space for reflection and sparks creativity. When we're not bombarded by distractions, the mind can explore new paths, leading to insights that boost our productivity. For example, instead of reaching for your phone at the first sign of boredom, why not allow yourself a few minutes of silence? During that time, you can practice Stoic philosophy, reflecting on time management and how to simplify life. It's an opportunity to reduce distractions and focus on what really matters, following the principle of Wu Wei, effortless action. So next time you feel bored, don't run from it. Embrace the simplicity of the moment and see how it can bring real benefits. Who knows? You might come up with a brilliant idea or gain a new perspective on something you've been pondering. Why not start applying all of this to your life today? What can you do to simplify your routine and focus on what truly matters? Maybe it's time to inspect your basket of apples and toss out what doesn't add value. Are you ready to embrace boredom as an ally and let your creativity bloom? Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Make a conscious choice to reduce distractions and direct your time toward what brings meaning. And of course, if you want to keep exploring this journey of knowledge, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Let's uncover more ways to transform your life in simple, effective ways.